All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what it do, man? This is your Monday rendition of Just Kicking It with K Styles, the sixth man. And today we got to my stage left, as usual, as you would say, Mr. Mad Mike Sports, the mad
Uh,
scientist.
absolutely. Your boy Mad Mike and Miss Maggie, she will be in the back. She is the
In the
producer of the show. So if y'all in there acting a whole ass in them comments, guess who's gonna be watching? She's gonna be watching everything. She's gonna be looking. She's gonna be screaming,
she,
yelling, behave,
she,
behave.
she's gonna have her eye on you.
Yo,
All
how
right.
Mara be doing? That's how Mara be doing. She be like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. If you hear her head butt the screen, you can probably hear it through the screen. But okay. Anyway, like I said, hey Mike, everybody in the chat, how we doing this evening? Like he said, Miss Maggie T might pop up, she might not, but you know she's in the background looking at y'all asses. So before we go ahead and get started with our scheduled programming, hold on, let me make sure to put this out here. This is not, I repeat, this is not a Christian football channel. So if you hear some cussing, if you don't like it now, we just giving you fair warning.
Up out of here.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and get a couple shout outs going in. See the people have already done came in. We got Mr. Jerry Bowie in the building. We got Maurice Amy, Raymond Elder, my bad. I don't know why I said Elder. But Joseph Thornton, Millie Mills, Michael Walker, Mr. Lee the Third, The Nation, Devon, what's happening? Too Nice with Jay, Ted Sports and Gaming, YMOF Jamal and Robbie White. What is happening, people? I hope y'all day has been good so far. We appreciate y'all tuning in to us. Let us talk our shit.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go ahead and get this. I actually have two things that I want to talk about before we get to the main topic. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this out the way.
Uh-oh.
Everybody knows. Everybody's kind of got that face. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, let me go ahead and put this picture up. Yes, Mr. Tim Tebow will potentially be back in the NFL by the end of the week as the new Jaguars tight end. Now, I don't know if y'all heard some of the former players, but they are pretty pissed about this because it's one of those cases where Tim Tebow is another privileged athlete that can do whatever the hell he want, and they glorify him for everything he do. I like, bruh.
Tell me how you really feel.
Tell me how I really feel. I think this jackass is making a mockery of all this. For one thing, everybody forgot that he originally was a tight end before he got kicked out the league. He sucked at it. Absolute garbage. And then I hear Skip Bayless, and I told y'all Skip Bayless smoked crack or something because he literally told Shannon Sharp. He said Tim Tebow is a better blocker than Shannon Sharp would ever be. I said, no, motherfucker. Hey, I agree with the former players. I like, bruh, you are a mockery. You wasn't good at quarterback. Nobody wanted you as a quarterback. Then your ass retired to go play baseball because it was supposed to be your dream. Your ass couldn't get out the New York Mets T-ball team and retired.
Oh man.
And goddamn, boy, Tim Tebow playing football again and giving you the call.
Hey man. Hey man.
I'm about to say that shit
God.
making me sick to my stomach.
Hey man. Excuse me. What the heck is going on, man?
That's that Tim Tebow out.
I'm about the tea, not Tebow. Okay, I'm about to sip the tea, not Tebow. Hey, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and this is probably a subject that's meant for the Mike and Maggie show. You know how we do it? We do it real, and we speak on topics that a lot of people are afraid to speak on. I'm gonna just say it like this, and excuse my French for it, but this is the epitome of what white privilege is about. This man is a failure. He's an absolute failure. Every sense of the damn word, he's a fucking failure. He's a failure. Why does he deserve another chance? He's failed. Look, he was with the Jets. He was with the damn Broncos. How many of the Philadelphia Eagles? How many times is this dude gonna fail for him to get another damn chance? He's a failure. Over and over again, he fails. He's failed almost 5 times.
Hey, Mike. Before you get to this catastrophe failure of a player, Dave said he agreed. But guess what? We got another person joining us tonight, and everybody.
Oh God!
No. Guess who's joining us tonight on Kicking It with Kstylz? We got the Twitch God. Jay,
the Twitch
God.
Live. What's happening? I hear all the Tim Tebow madness going on.
The Twitch God with the rant God. Just gods all over the rant. Yeah, I'm the rant God. All right. Yes, I said that. I said it, motherfucker.
No. That is your title. That is your title.
Ain't nobody do it better than what I do. I do it. All right. So
y'all see them eyes, right? You know he's serious when he got his eyes popping out.
Oh, we gonna get that emo. We're gonna get that emo ready. All right.
Yeah. Yo, listen. I don't think I've said this before on live ever, but if anybody in the chat is really good at cropping, if y'all can do me a big favor, this is gonna be really good for AFN. If any of you are really good at photoshopping, just don't even say anything. Just give it to one of us, whoever does it. If y'all can get Mad Mike when he is speaking, his truth and his rants and all that, can y'all get him when he's, with his eyes? Y'all know he does the eye thing. If y'all can get that and make that as like a picture for an emote, it's over. If any of you guys can do that, that'll be incredible.
I might be using that all.
We will have to put that on the t-shirt.
All right, but go ahead. Yeah, that's how I feel, man. I feel. Look, I'm sorry. Like it's few times that you hear me say anything about white privilege and black privilege. I believe there are black privileges as far as football is concerned. A lot of people, like we've seen with Matt Ryan. I mean, they have this idea that because you're not, a fast quarterback, you don't run a 4.2 or 4.3, then you're absolutely useless. So that was white privilege, there was black privilege, but this is obviously white privilege. Because this dude, like I said, he done failed at everything he's done except for in college. He's a fucking failure. How many times you gonna keep saying this? I look, he failed at T-ball. Minor league baseball. He like that's what it was. It's lower than even A. It's lower. It's the lowest of the major leagues. He's failed at it. Failed at that. All right. He failed at being a quarterback. I don't know how many times. Tried to be a tight end. Failed at that too. How many times this dude gonna fail that stuff for him to continually get a chance after chance after chance? All right. What happened to guys like Colin Kaepernick? Guys like I just said like nobody really wanted to sign Teddy Bridgewater at one point until the Saints gave him a chance. Like nobody wanted to give these guys a chance. Oh, you see it over and over and over again. A lot of quarterbacks, and not just no black quarterbacks. We've seen a lot of white quarterbacks, but like this right here is the epitome of what privilege is. He does not deserve another chance. And yet he's all in the damn like ESPN, and this is something that I very seldom believe, and not necessarily believe, but I go along with what Ryan Clark has said. If you guys haven't seen it on ESPN, dude was hated. Players are hated. They don't get second chances. They don't get second and third chances. This dude done got like 7, 8 chances. He's still, come on, bro. Like, what you got, J-Rock? What you got?
My honest opinion is I don't really have like a say on it. It's not like, oh man, that's bad, he's back, or it's like, oh, I'm happy he's back. It's almost like I'm like mid with it. He's been out of the league for so long. I believe the last snap he played was like 2012. So it's like the game has changed, sir. So like you coming from baseball, and then here you are coming back as a tight end. The game has changed. Now I think it does help out a young rookie like Trevor Lawrence, especially. Having Tim Tebow could actually be a helpful resource, to Trevor Lawrence, honestly. I mean, it's more of a benefit for Trevor Lawrence than it is for Tim Tebow himself. I mean, it's just, what I'm saying?
He must be dumb as hell if he gonna learn from Tim Tebow. He must be dumb as shit. They already are.
What it do, Big Yellow? What it do?
Yeah. Tim Tebow. What the hell?
What is man gonna learn from Tim Tebow?
The fuck he gonna learn from him?
Learn how to fail, how not to fail. Like,
I know one thing he can learn from him.
I feel you though. I feel you, bro. You right about that. He can learn the offense, but outside of learning the offense, was like he failed. Like he gonna learn how to fail, like how not to fail. I mean, you can honestly. if you think about this, like Tim Tebow was like the big talk when he got drafted, right? Everybody was thinking, oh, he wasn't gonna be good, blah 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 blah. And then I think right now everybody's thinking the same thing for Trevor Lawrence, like, oh, he's just a pretty boy. He ain't gonna be that good. He ain't gonna be that good. So I think bringing somebody like Tim Tebow kind of is like, hey, look, I've been there. I had doubts, so this kind of helps. But then also, what everybody's been saying, like they have 2 quarterbacks on the roster now, so they can do many things that can like benefit the Jaguars and how their offense is going to go. I don't know how Urban Meyer is going to work it out, but yeah, and that's another thing. Yeah, like what's going on with Minshew? Like, so we don't know what they could do, honestly.
Bro, we already know what this is. They're going to use it tight. You got to remember, him and Urban Meyer they are friends in thick and through thin. So he going to use Tim Tebow at quarterback at one time and point. Remember, Tim Tebow won a game when he completed 1 pass. Remember that.
He gonna let him throw a pass. You can believe that.
Like I said, once he get hit by one of them linebackers trying to block, oh boy, he gonna go back to the SEC network and start commentating on games again.
One thing that I just remembered. Does anybody remember what is that Jaguars quarterback? They've been doing some random stuff when it comes to quarterbacks and then like moving them in different positions. What is it? Is it Denard Robinson? Does anybody remember him?
They did Denard Robinson.
Oh man, yes. Oh god.
So like they're known. Jaguars are known for doing like some crazy stuff. Like Denard played running back, he played receiver, and he was a quarterback. So I feel like that's how they're gonna plug in Tebow. They're gonna have him be all over the place. I don't know how good Trevor Lawrence's hands is. I don't know if he's gonna be in that type of position because he's only a rookie, but he only can do so much. But then again, they're not trying to go out there and kill him. You know what I'm saying? But Darqueze Dennard, I mean, not Darqueze Dennard, but damn, I forgot his damn name already.
Denard Robinson.
Denard Robinson. Yeah, he played like every dang position when he came out the league. Everybody was down him too. But you know, his career was pretty short. So
all right, we're gonna get off of that because now I'm starting to get the 1-2 pass itis here, and I feel like this is about to become let's get some of these. Let's get some of these comments right here. I see a lot of people looking at Tebow. The Nation said he's basically a Taysom Hill project. At least Taysom Hill can occasionally throw the ball. Tebow can't throw shit.
That's an insult to Taysom, man. That's an insult to Taysom.
At least Taysom can run the ball. Tim Tebow, no. Only thing he can. Oh, goddamn, Mike. I guess Tim Tebow to kick Mike off the goddamn. Only thing that Sunshine gonna learn from Tim Tebow is to kneel for abortion. That's the only thing he gonna teach him. Everybody forgot about that, so we're gonna leave that there. But yeah, Devon here said, yeah, he could have made the position switch to tight end years ago if he wasn't so prideful in trying to prove that he could play quarterback. He would have been in the league. Yeah, because they tried to move him to tight end. What was it? The third year he was in after that. What do you call it? The miracle year that they went to the playoffs, where on average he completed 3 passes a game.
Yeah,
but like I said, he didn't want to do it. I mean, New England tried it with him as far as moving him to tight end, but he couldn't do it. So that's why he really retired. But I want to go ahead and get off this Tim Tebow mess here. Like I said, I'm starting to get a little depressed. But it said Tebow played better in the fourth for some reason. Hold on. Don't want to jump, but Escape won that verse.
The fourth what? The fourth
quarter.
He said the fourth quarter. Man,
what?
He completes 1 pass in the fourth quarter. 1. Bro, they was winning game. Bro, they won the game 3-0. Or was it 6-3?
You talking about in the playoff game that they had?
No, he was just talking about, I guess Tebow time was supposed to be the fourth quarter thing. I like, dude literally won. They literally won a game 6-3, and he completed 2 passes. So hold on, let's just get off. Let's get off of Tim Tebow.
Hey man, that's a whole look.
That's a whole nother show right there alone. All right, I want to get a little tidbit here out of here. J-Rock, I don't know if you know, and Mike, you don't know. I actually did some homework this weekend.
Oh gosh, I know where it's going.
Okay, I did some homework this weekend, and I put myself through. Let's just say I've tortured myself this weekend. And I bet y'all probably wondering what I'm talking about. I actually went ahead and rewatched the whole Super Bowl 51. Only reason why I did it was we had a comment on the show we did Friday that intrigued me enough to do it. Because he was saying, okay, the 28-3, everything's Matt Ryan's fault. Let me ask you a question. What do you think is the conversion percentage for 3rd and longs, which are 10 plus yards? What do you think the average? And I'm asking both of y'all. What do you think is the average conversion rate for 3rd and longs?
I would say below 20, below 30%, somewhere in between that average.
Right. What do you think, J-Rock?
I would say probably 40%.
Well, I looked it up. The actual this is league-wide average. This is all 32 quarterbacks combined and all that stuff. The league average is 22%. 22 to 22. Now, you probably asking why do I say that?
Oh God! No, Kstylz. No, you did not do that to me. I know where you go with this. Oh God!
No, look.
I remember those stats. Go ahead. I know exactly where you're going.
No. These are not technically stats.
I know where you're going with it. I know where you're going with it. Go ahead. My apologies.
I actually have notes here that took notes of the last 4 drives of that Super Bowl. These were the drives after we was up 28-3. Okay. There's 2 factors that nobody talked about. The 2 punts that he had was on 3rd and longs. Why they were 3rd and longs? The first drive, holding call after 2nd and 1, holding call, pushed it back to 3rd and 11, got sacked. That's one thing. Second one, I'm gonna put this right. The second one, let me go ahead and put this video up. I know everybody gonna be looking like, what am I about to put up right quick? This ain't a long segment. Hold on. This is what happened on 2nd and long. Did you see the whiff block?
Yeah. That seems to be running everybody's in the back of their mind right now. That play right there, that missed block.
Okay, so that happened in 1.5 seconds, right?
Yep.
You want to know why? You want to know why he wasn't looking that way towards? I actually found a picture to show you what he was looking at. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. Right where his drop back. Look who was going to be open.
Wow. Who is that?
That's Sanu. Sanu was going to be wide open on the damn post route. So he needed that split second, and that was going to the house.
And this is who is circled in green right now, right?
Yeah, that's who's circled in green.
Yeah, I actually did a breakdown on that. I actually did a breakdown on this very same play.
And if you need another angle, here's another angle. Look at the arrow.
Wow.
Nothing.
Because, yeah, that makes sense because if this is Julio Jones that's coming across here, that's what they had their eyes on.
They triple Julio. But what I'm saying is these are like, remember, Mike, we always say the small, intricate details. The reason why I say this, we remember the small, intricate details. Okay. The catch that Julio Jones had, the greatest catch in Super Bowl history. Mm-hmm. You want to know what happened after those next 3 plays?
Yeah.
Run for -1 yard. Matt Ryan got sacked for -12 yards. Got a holding call for another 10 yards and left him with a 3rd and 35. Got knocked out of field goal range because of the holding call. But that's what we're saying. Small, intricate details, which is discipline, getting key stops, getting turnovers. And we're not even gonna talk about the botch. I want Julian Edelman to catch the ball botch. We leave that one on there.
This is where I plays a huge part in being a running back is because you have to understand this is a passing play. Even if you don't get out, all right, even if you don't have the opportunity to get out and be a hot read, you cannot let that guy go untouched to your quarterback. You got to give up your body in that position. Fold up like Warwick Dunn used to do, where he used to turn his body to the side and just make sure, even if he eats that block, even if he gets knocked the hell over, you cannot let him get past you. And this is where toughness is concerned. Devontae Freeman did not like to get hit. He liked to hit people, but he did not like to get hit. And these are the small intricate details of football where they think you. If a running back coach would have saw you not give up your body in order to protect your quarterback, guess what? Because you giving up, you protecting your quarterback from that, it gives Julio Jones or Muhammad Sanu, who was wide open, an opportunity to make a play. Take yourself out of that play and make sure either, he get the block, you get the block, he doesn't have an opportunity, then you go back out. Then you go back out to the route if you got time to even do that. But for the most part, you got to give up your body on that position. That right there is like that right there when we're talking about having guys like Ito Smith on the team. Why Ito Smith is no longer on this team? The small, intricate details. This is why Arthur Smith was brought here. He was here to clean up a lot of dirty crap that we weren't good at. We weren't good at a lot of small, intricate details.
Right. And like I said, I think they said that was Aldrick Robinson. Whoever the hell receiver that was, that might have been. But at the end of the day, like I said, even if you would have chipped, it would have gave him enough time. But then there's another thing that I looked at too. New England had 3 drives of 10+ plays for over 3 to 4 minutes. You know why they did it? Because
repeat that last part. Repeat that last part.
10 play on average of 10 plays. On average, between 3 to 5 minutes per drive. That was 3 drives that they had that they scored on. Because what they did differently was they let James White catch the ball out the backfield. They adjusted to what the defense was doing, and the defense went to prevent cover 3, Suki Hana, Amber Rose slut walk defense. That's where it originated at right there. Well, I'll tell Stone Decatur this. There was actually a report out that they was talking to Matt LaFleur, and he said that in Kyle Shanahan's system, they do not allow quarterbacks to make audibles. They do not allow.
Correct.
Well, correct.
His offense doesn't. He specifically designs his plays where it's only a couple of options. Like what I mean by that is in a shotgun formation, there's only 1 or 2 things you can do. You either go for a hot read, that's going to be a slant, out, an in, or you're going to throw it to the back, or it's going to be a draw up the middle. And it's pretty, basic. You can't, out of a shotgun formation, you can't just, I'm an audible to an I formation. You can't do that. You can't do that. No. So he just specifically designed and called plays where he's going to have his play ran regardless of what anybody. And that's the reason why he fails like right now, even in San Francisco, because he designs his plays where he's going to get his play called. And it's easy to adjust to that type of play calling. Because you know what's going to be there. All you have to have a smart defense who knows this, a veteran defense who knows this, a veteran offensive coordinator, defense coordinator who knows this, and he can attack that. And that's what Bill Belichick did. He attacked that.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, I think they started to figure out a game plan, like you said. Like I really don't think it was anything on the defense getting tired. I know a lot of people has been saying that for years now. Oh, like the defense was tired, this and that. No, we got to figure it out. We kept sticking with the same, defensive scheme. We just got figured out like real easy. They picked it up quick. And you see why. I mean, of course, they're down. They're down, the 28-3 that everybody's been talking about. So, of course, they had to keep passing the ball. They wasn't going to keep running it down our throat. They was going to keep passing it. So, eventually, they just caught on. I mean, I don't think the defense got tired at all because – they were still fighting. It was just they were making better plays than we were on defense. So that's all I got to say about that.
And one more thing about that Devontae Freeman block, and I looked closely. You know why he missed the block? Because he was looking to the other side of the formation.
Oh, yeah. He was looking to the other
side. And when he snapped it, he was like, "Oh shit! Oh my bad." But
IQ that goes into it. You got to be a smart back to play in a Kyle Shanahan or even Arthur Smith. These guys don't play about pass protection. You got to be smart.
Right. So at the end of the day, like you said, He got plays. That's why we said the Super Bowl, and I know people talking about why we still talking about the Super Bowl. This is my closure of it. This is why I did it, because this is closure for me. At the end of the day, the whole team failed. It wasn't just one player. It wasn't just one side of the ball. Everybody failed. Mainly the coaches failed this team. This is what we was talking about, a new regime, a new culture.
And that's where accountability comes in hand. That's where accountability comes in hand. And like what we always say, we keep talking about the small, intricate details of football, but coaching is a vital part of it. You can have all the talent. Like the Falcons don't lack any talent when it comes on both sides of the ball. We got talent. We have some of the best athletes and skill players in the league. But when it all comes down to it, it's like, we got to learn when to run the ball, stop spreading the ball out when we get in 3rd and 1. How many times have we seen this team under Dirk Cutter spread the damn ball out on 3rd and 1 and then try to run a little skinny ass draw up the damn middle?
Right. Let's get into some of these comments, what people think about. And like I said, this was a conclusion that I came up with. Like I said, y'all might not agree, but I just want to put some food for thought in your head. Let's see what people's talking about. I think a lot of people kind of agree and kind of didn't think of it like that. Like Hulu, like Hun Zolo here said, a lot of them drives stayed alive because defensive holding calls. Some was questionable. Yeah, you gotta play that in there. Like you said, discipline. Yeah, Michael Walker, and this is one of Mike's favorite ones right here. Why didn't Keanu Neal take out Edelman? Because the ball was tipped.
I was about to think. You knew what I was thinking. That's your job as a safety, to knock him out of him. When that ball is up in the air, your job as a safety is to knock him the fuck out. Like, knock him out. Clean out. You got the right to knock him. Keanu Neal didn't do that. He didn't do his job.
Right.
The small intricate details.
Right.
Hey, that was a young defense too. I think that was the first time we actually saw, Dion and all those guys actually get together. They played well, to play in the Super Bowl. But like I said, I think they just got figured out. We were just a bunch of young. We had a young defense.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't know if you remember this case, Kstylz, but it was I believe Dan Quinn got. It may have been Bill, but it might have been no. As a matter of fact, I think he got some advice. It may have been from Pete Carroll, where they were saying that his defense, like, you got to have more veteran guys on your defense, and he was like, no. This is how I'm gonna, this is how I want to run it. But he a lot of his coaches, a lot of his peers were saying like his defense was way too young, and that was one of the reasons why we went out and signed a guy like Dwight Freeney. Dwight Freeney, he came on a little bit after the couple of games. I don't think he signed with us earlier. It might have been like earlier during training camp or after training camp.
Right.
But like they were really, warning him, like, be careful with these young guys, because you get in situations like this, they're not gonna, like J Rock was just saying, they're not gonna know how to react.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this last comment here before we move to the next topic. But basically, Noah Tedder said the defense played 98 snaps.
Yeah, that was on the biggest. Like I said, that's the biggest stage of them all. Them, like I said, they're rookies. We did well throughout the playoffs to us getting there, but they're going against a vet, and eventually you keep running the same stuff, he's going to pick you apart. So, I don't really got too much to say about that. But
all right, so now we got the Super Bowl 51 closure out the way. For me, I can rest easy now. I see what it was. Let's go and get to the next topic. And I want J Rock to hit this topic first. Which Falcon player do you think has the most to prove this upcoming season?
That have the most to prove?
Yeah, the most to prove.
Oh man, Scan around this whole team. Has the most to prove.
Most to prove. It could be somebody that might be fighting for a job. You know, like you said, it just because you have to remember
Dante Fowler.
Dante Fowler.
I think it's Dante Fowler. The reason why I say Dante Fowler, for us to pay him that much money and for him to do so little, yeah, there wasn't no off seasons or preseasons or nothing like that, so he didn't really get no, reps in or whatever. But for us to pay you that much money, you got to do more than stopping the run. I mean, he did well stopping the run, and also he has to stay healthy too because he was constantly off and on each and every other game. Like, we wondering, is Dante Fowler playing? What's going on with him? Most of his clips this season is coming from run stops, not really pass rushing. It's run stops. So I really think he has the most to prove. And I think he will do a lot better in this Dean Pease defense. That I have a lot of hope in that. If not, then he gonna have to go. But I think he honestly has the most to prove after a season like that. That's not how you start off debuting for Atlanta. Like, come on. Your season with Atlanta and you debuting like that and you playing real shitty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I like that. I think a lot of people in the chat kind of agree with you. Like I said, I see a lot of Dante Fowlers up here. I see a couple Calvin Ridleys. I see Marlon Davidson. And I would say Fred Moore, like you said, is not going to go away until we win one. But at the end of the day, hey, we still got time. But I'm about to say, Mike, what you got on that? Who do you think has the most to prove this season with this new coach?
They gonna hate me when I say this. They gonna hate me when I say this.
Go ahead.
I don't give a damn if they hate me or not. They hate me anyway, so it don't matter. I look, Mr. Calvin Ridley got a lot to prove to me. I'm tired of his ass running backwards. Okay? You gonna get paid $100. I'm not paying $120 million for a motherfucker to run backwards. Okay, I'm not doing it. If I'm gonna pay you well over $100 million, I want to see you fight for a first down. I want to see you go up for a ball and not look at safeties. I want to see you block. I want to see you catch a screen. Okay, and I want to see this. I'm tired of seeing Calvin Ridley actually get a damn end around and he heading out of bounds. He looking for the first exit out of bounds. He looking for the first clearance to go out of bounds. All right. So when it all comes down to it, I know everybody loves Calvin Ridley, and I love Calvin Ridley too. The guy can run a route like he's probably one of the best route runners in the league. All right, bar none. All right, Julio, and a couple of other receivers. All right, Stephon. What's the dude for the receiver? For the Bills, whatever his name is, but Stephon Diggs. He's one of those guys who can run routes well. Justin Jefferson, again, one of those guys. Jared Judy. These guys are very good at running routes. But if I'm going to pay this guy well over $120 million, I don't want to see your ass running out of bounds. I don't want to see it. So he got something to prove.
I can dig that one.
I
can understand reasons why Ridley is one of those guys that he has to prove, because Julio's not going to be here forever. He's going to have to be that number one wide receiver one of these days, so he's going to have to step up to the plate.
Bro, I'm going to tell you something about Ridley. I'm going to tell you something about Dante Fowler too. But Ridley, that Kansas City game, he made me mad that game.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That Kansas City game made me mad.
What?
Because he had a touchdown where he could have burnt the whole defense.
Yep, sure can.
He went right. He got right past the safeties. Then ran his ass sideways.
Oh shit! Oh god damn it! They coming! That's what he said.
He ran his ass sideways and brought all four goddamn defensive backs back in play. I said Calvin. I think I remember after that game, I said Calvin. Nah, it was the Tampa Bay game. The last 2 games of the season, I said Calvin really got exposed. Like I said, the physicality game ain't there. But my guy that I said who has a point to prove this year is this gonna say, like I said, this might be all out of left field on this one. I might go out of left field on this, but I'm gonna have to say Deion Jones. He got a lot to prove this year. Only reason why I say that, and Mike attests to me when I said this on the last show. These guys, him and Grady, they are now. God damn it! Hold on, I had to get my thoughts together. Wait a minute. Well, yeah, him and Grady. That's my nephew going crazy again. But yeah, Grady and Deion Jones are now the captains of this defense. They're going to have to hold everybody else accountable. They are now the supposed alphas of this defense. They've been here long enough. And I think with Arthur Smith is going to be looking for these guys to see if they can rally the troops. Now, I know we did the restructure and the extension for Deion Jones, but have you looked at Arthur Smith's face? Does he look like he gives a damn if you got an extension or not? I don't think he gives a damn about an extension.
No.
Like I said, people saying Matt Ryan too. Matt Ryan, every year is going to be a point to prove for him because you got to remember the whole Atlanta wants him out of Atlanta.
Don't even go there. Don't even get that. We're not. I don't need the rant.
But we're not gonna go there because this is not about a Matt Ryan thing at all. But what I'm saying is, Arthur Smith is looking for leaders, especially on that defense.
Mm-hmm.
And Grady Jarrett and Deion Jones have been there long enough to where
they really do. You absolutely right. They need to. They really. So we've been talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We need to stop. We need to stop with these, these soft guys. Somebody need to speak up. I'm tired of seeing players on the damn sideline looking at each other, sipping water bottles and shit. Like, bro, somebody scream, yell, or something. Somebody do something. Are we really not going to do anything? Y'all have bad plays and then everybody looking at each other. Like, is somebody going to say something? Somebody going to coach up somebody? Somebody going to do anything? That's what I'm so frustrated with that defense. Is like I said, I like people call me crazy when I called out Grady Jarrett. Like Grady Jarrett, the second best defensive tackle in the league. Of course he is, but he needs to step it up. I need to see 10 sacks. I need to see him screaming and yelling on the field. I need to see him doing something. I need to see him coaching up Marlon Davidson. I need to see him coaching up Dante Fowler. He's a leader. He's getting paid almost $20 million this year, or something crazy like that. Yep. He's getting paid a lot of money. I need for him to step up. And Kstylz, you absolutely right.
Yeah. Because what we talk about when we have new regimes, they're looking for guys who are willing to step up and hold everybody accountable. Yeah. Calvin Ridley, he's gonna have to be held accountable for his sidestepping ass. He's going to be held accountable. Dante Fowler is going to have to be accountable for not being so damn one-dimensional. Do we blame it on the injuries? We don't know. But from what we saw, he was inconsistent in pass rush situations, but he'll show up in the run game. So, yeah, at the end of the day, who are going to be the leaders? Who are going to be the leaders? Who's going to step? Because if they let one of these rookies come in and already outshow them as an alpha, don't be surprised if Grady Jarrett and Deion Jones going to get snipped out of here in the next 2 years.
I've always stated that this guy, Arthur Smith, looks like a damn psycho. He looks like a damn psycho. So he does not look like he's one of those guys who's going to take any bull crap. Just based on his interviews and like the stupid questions, like this dude look like he about to backhand somebody just for asking a dumb question. He looks that crazy. So I don't think it's out of the question whether or not we're gonna see Grady Jarrett. You know what I'm saying? Grady Jarrett or Debo, like they both can be gone if they don't live up to his qualities and his standards.
Exactly. I'm about to say, y'all want to go ahead and get some of these comments on what they say.
They said Grady ain't going nowhere.
I don't know. Like Mike said, the most sacks he didn't had in the whole season was about 6.5 to 7. And like I said, and by stat, and I said you can't hold him by standards of Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is a motherfucking he's Thanos. So we can't hold him to Thanos. But when you're talking about as far as getting those sack numbers and finishing plays, is kind of one area that he lacks to. Like I said, he'll have games where he'll get a couple sacks here and there. He'll have a couple games where he'll get 2 sacks. He'll get about a couple tackles for losses. But then he'll have those games too where he'll show up, but he don't finish.
Do you honestly think that depends on who the defensive coordinator is and how they align certain? Because sometimes Aaron Donald's not always like in the middle; he's on the edge too. Do you think it's like a defensive scheme that sets up Aaron Donald to be successful? Is the reason why he has so many sacks as a D tackle?
That and his quick step, his first step is just nasty though. He got a
yes and no.
Do you see how crazy Arthur? Does that look like a guy that's insane?
Look, he looks like he's trying to force a smile. He look crazy as hell. You can't tell that man don't look crazy.
Well, I don't know if y'all seen Black Dynamite, but he kind of got that smile when she was like, like for the smiles and winks and stuff. And he winked. She said, "Where's the smile?" He was like, "I am smiling." That's basically what Arthur Smith looked like. Exactly.
That's all about. Well, but like with like he was saying about not Arthur Smith, but Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald, it's a yes and no. They do. It's about schema. I actually was talking about this on Twitter earlier today, and what I was trying to teach to somebody, and some people just unteachable at points, but scheme and mismatches. This is all about scheme and mismatches. So what I mean by scheme and mismatch, they pretty much one and the same. What you're looking for as a defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, you're looking at a weakness in the offense or the defensive side of the ball. I'm just going to use the defense, for example. If your right tackle is or your left tackle, left guard, just saying, let's just say for Aaron Donald, you got your left guard as a weakness. Obviously, you're going to have Aaron Donald on the left guard. All right, you're going to have him line up over the left guard. All right, and that defense, that offense is going to try to overcompensate to try to get him out. So they're going to overload. They're going to put tackles over here. They're going to put tight ends. They're going to put a linebacker over here and whatnot. So that's all about putting together a scheme to take away or get Aaron Donald to the quarterback. So like that's the thing that a lot of players, a lot of fans don't get. Yeah, Grady Jarrett, he is a top guy, but if you don't have another guy on the opposite side, and this is why J-Rock saying this is a huge season for Dante Fowler. Dante Fowler has to be that guy to take away that pressure. They have Leonard Floyd that can take that pressure away from Aaron Donald. They had Dante Fowler the year before to take that pressure away. He did not do that for Grady Jarrett. So Grady Jarrett is not going to have those sacks. Grady Jarrett gets a lot of penetration. He's one of the top guys in the league when it comes down to getting in the backfield. He makes a lot of plays in the backfield, but it's all about scheming and finding the mismatches, and that's what a guy like Dean Pease, he's going to find that weakness. He only need a 1 quarter, maybe he just needs a film session to find out what your weakness is, and that's what Dean Pease, and that's why I'm so excited about the defense in its entirety, because of his ability to take advantage of those weaknesses, and he's going to use that scheme, whether it's the 3-4 or the 4-3. We don't know what it's going to be, and that's the most exciting part. We have no idea what the hell he's going to do, and that scares the living shit out of any offensive coordinator when you don't know what he's going to do.
That I'm glad you clarified that, because like I was saying, I don't know if it's a defensive thing. Now that they have Raheem Morris over there, right? So I don't know if that's gonna really affect Aaron Donald's game, because it's Aaron Donald. So the reason why I put that out there, because I was thinking of, like, who can I compare, even though they're different. I'm gonna put in Von Miller. I feel like Von Miller hasn't had a good, successful season since Wade Phillips was around, and we had DeMarcus Ware. That's why I was thinking. I was like, okay, when Wade Phillips was with the Rams, you seen what he did. He brought the most out of those, those edge rushers, basically that whole front seven. So that's why I was asking, like, y'all, like, what do y'all think? Like, is it like a defensive lineman scheme or like what? So I'm glad you point that out, though, Mike.
Yeah, but let's go ahead and get to this $5 super chat. For Mr. Dre, true statement. But before we do, like I said, y'all make sure, we appreciate y'all tuning in with us. Make sure y'all hit them thumbs up buttons. If you ain't subscribed to Mad Mike Sports, Atlanta Falcon Nation, or Just Kstylz, you make sure y'all hit that thing before we done with the show and afterwards. But
the Twitch guy, go to the Twitch guy.
They go to the Twitch guy, J Rock for life, and also Atlanta Falcon Nation has a Discord, which my man here is in charge.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm in charge. So, hey, look, I said a bunch of times, Discord is free. Our Discord is free to join. It's free. Join the conversation, yo. Just join.
Hey, man, it's always something going in there. All sports. It's not just Atlanta Falcons. So you don't have to be a Falcon fan to enjoy our Discord, man. So please join us. And Maggie, who's the producer of the show, she will hit you guys with the link soon.
It's Maggie T.
So, yeah. But Drew True Statement said here, besides Pitts, what rookie are y'all excited to see? J-Rod, I'm going to let you go ahead and kick that one off. Which rookie are you excited to see?
Mr. If you don't want your quarterback to get hit or none of that nonsense, pick me or draft me. That man Mayfield. I'm curious to see how he's going to do. We need, like, we've been preaching about that the whole season. We need some attitude on that offensive line. We need a savage. I'm sorry. I know everybody was saying, oh, we should get Penei Sewell. Okay, that's cool, but I'm okay with getting somebody that's confident like that. I mean, he didn't have to say that, you know what I'm saying? That's probably his personality. That's probably just him, like, hey, look, like, this is what I was doing up in Michigan. If you don't want your quarterback getting hit, just draft me. So definitely Mayfield, whatever he is, he's a left guard, left tackle, whatever. Put him anywhere.
Exactly. All right, Mike, what you say about that one? Which rookie are you excited to see besides Kyle?
Since we've already established this, that former friend is probably one of the worst creative offensive coaches in the history of the damn game, because I'm sick of seeing curl routes. If I see another fucking curl route, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I'm gonna say this.
You just said
Javian Hawkins, man. Javian Hawkins. I want creativity. I got to see creativity. I want to see this offense get back to letting our athletes make the plays and not solely relying on Matt Ryan and Julio Jones to make all the goddamn big plays. How many
Tyler
times?
Lee, I see you in the my fault, Mike. Tyler Lee, I see you in the comments. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Give me a second.
But
Go ahead.
That's something that we always state. Creativity. This is what makes the Chiefs so damn explosive. Tyreek Hill doesn't have to necessarily catch a pass to make big plays. He can take a dang end around and take it to the house. We've seen that. We've seen him take a flat to the house. All right, just a regular flat route and take it to the house. Now we have a guy like that. in Javian Hawkins that we can do that. So it's all about creativity. I want to see fast. I definitely want to see Javian Hawkins. That's the rookie that I got my own.
Anime said you got issues, bro.
That's what I was laughing at too.
But yo, those are good. I'm about to say, you know what? And I forgot to say this the last time. But I'm about to say, Javen Hawkins, he kind of reminds me of Ward Dunn. Not like I said, he might be more dynamic than Ward Dunn, but as far as size and kind of being that fearless guy that knows how to take care of himself inside the tackle, he reminds me of Ward Dunn. You know who I'm gonna say. Under the combo, Ogundeji. Under the combo, Ogundeji. That like I said, he's one of those that I'm excited to see. Reason why? He's gonna be playing behind fucking Dante Fowler. So this dude got long arms. Y'all talk about
He's a very good teacher. That's another thing. Like you're getting for Fowler. Like he may not be, the player that we expect him, to be coming out. But like he knows how to set up his moves well, and he can pass that knowledge over to Ogundeji.
Yeah, but the thing about it, and remember what you said about Greg Rousseau about that length of them long arms. Y'all thought Kyle Pitts had some long arms. This motherfucker is Stretch Armstrong.
Arms on top of arms.
So by looking at him at Notre Dame, like I say, he's one of those guys, and this is what I always say about certain players. You gotta have those players that are willing to do the dirty work. This is what helps the cleanup guys get sacks. Like I said, and give them a couple years, and like you said, with Dean Pease in this system where everybody's gonna get a chance, it don't matter what, based on the matchup from the offense week to week. This is a guy that is a hand fighter. Them long arms and that hand fight, like I said, once he gets polished, he's gonna be something scary to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, he got Ogun in his name. And everybody know Ogun is the god of war.
Ogun. That's how I knew you was going.
Oh man!
Out of Why? That's what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. He reminds me of Ogunleye, yeah.
Yes,
Ogunleye. He reminds me of him. And a lot of people might not know Ogunleye because he didn't really play a long time. I ain't saying you didn't know. I'm talking about the people watching. But
they don't know. Yeah, they don't know.
Yeah. But if I pick the second one, and like I said, people saying it in the chat, it would be Errol Thompson if you're talking about undrafted, because he, like I said the last time, he reminds me of Chris Draft. He's a heat-seeking missile at the line at that middle linebacker spot, and he will attack the line of scrimmage. He is the dirty work guy. That's what he does best. And like I said, if you put him at middle, if you playing a 3-4 and you put him at middle linebacker next to Deion Jones, he's one of those guys that will help free Deion Jones up to run around sideline to sideline.
Somebody said Avery Williams. How do y'all feel about that one?
Avery Williams? I like that one. Like I said, he can hit you from two different levels. And like I said, I know Darren Hall's kind of like the more, he might be more expected to be the like a future starter as far as compared to Avery Williams. But you know what they say about those guys like Avery Williams, like the guys that are kind of like special team type of guys. And this is what I say about Frank Darby too. These are kind of guys that are spark plug guys on special teams. You need those too.
Yeah.
Avery Williams is he could be a damn good gunner.
Yeah. I feel like Hall is going to be, I think that's probably going to be the most physical corner that we're going to have on this roster. That's how I honestly feel. Like watching his tape, even though they only show like a little bit of it, but I feel like him, like just alone, like out of all the corners that we have on the roster, I think he's gonna be like the most physical. Like the tall guy. Shoot, I think the only issue with him is honestly he has issues with big receivers. That's the only major thing I would think. But he's physical, you know what I'm saying? I can't take nothing away from that, but. And we got big receivers in this division, so he's gonna have to get right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But plus, they not going if they know he's not good against big receivers, they not gonna put him in a situation where he got to go against big receivers.
Exactly.
Dre True Statement said, "Oh goon, a goon." And Millie Mills said, "Ed Hartwell." Nah, Ed Hartwell was on the Paul Warlow side of the game. Boy, without Ray Lewis, boy, Ed Hartwell was like, who is you?
So old and beat down. Like we gave that man so much money.
Exactly. But that's what everybody got theirs. You got Jalen Mayfield up here, we got Javen Hawkins down here, and I got Ogun. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get to this final topic that we got here. I see a lot of people talking about they're excited for special teams. And when's the last time you heard that everybody's excited for special teams?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I can't even tell you.
Oh my goodness, boy. And Tony Wright said, Taquan Graham. That's somebody to watch out for. Like I said, everybody's going to get an opportunity to get some type of snaps. This ain't the last regime. This ain't the Farmer Friend regime where the Smithers regime where you only got playing time because you was friends with somebody. No, everybody's gonna get an opportunity. Like I said, that's how you build a team. Because usually your superstars may not be the big name guys. It may be one of those undrafted free agents. It may be one of those late round picks. And that's the biggest difference between a winning team and a losing team. But let's go and get to this last one right here. Arthur Smith determined running back roles for Quadri Olesen and company. Did y'all hear what he said? He said that Quadri Olesen and Mike Davis is going to be our power backs. And he said Cordero Patterson and Javen Hawkins are going to be our speed backs.
That's it. That's it.
So
my prediction
you mean to tell me that we done hold off on Quadre for so many years? Because it's almost like, well, he is going to have fresh legs now. So you tell me we've been hiding him for like the longest time, and we're actually about to use him after what, 2 or 3 seasons?
Yeah.
I'm happy for him though, because I'm tired of seeing him, every game throughout this whole. Y'all, I talk about it all the time. The Falcons Instagram. I see Quadre suited up, getting ready to go on the plane. I'm like, what you going on the plane for? I understand you're supporting the team, but what's the point? What's the bags for? You actually about to go out there and play? For once in like 3 years? Come on, man, cut it out.
He was
But no, I'm happy for him though.
He was the equipment manager.
Man, somebody got some explaining to do.
Oh my goodness. So what'd you think about that news, Mike? That they're actually trying to establish roles for these guys, because I know a lot of people in the media, once again, is saying we don't have a Derrick Henry. We don't need a Derrick Henry. They have shown in this league you have to have multiple back set systems. You have to have at least 2 or 3 backs that you can rotate it out. Because if you look at Dallas and you look how they running Ezekiel Elliott to the ground, you look at Carolina, they running Christian McCaffrey to the ground. These are 2 high usage backs. Now, Derrick Henry may be big as hell, but eventually he gonna start winding down here real soon. So, what you think about that, Mike?
I'll say this. I once heard from a friend say the reason why Quadri Olison wasn't getting playing time is because he didn't understand passing concepts. And then when you see him in the game, he was pretty good as far as the passing concept, picking up blitzes and stuff like that. So it became a question to me that this motherfucker just didn't like Quad. He just didn't want to play him. Period. Point blank. What is it, Kate?
Hold on, repeat that one more time. What did former friend just say about Quadri Olison?
Former friend, all right, and they play. Everybody besides me, I'm probably the only person that actually goes through their press conferences and listen to what they say. All right, this guy said verbatim, the reason why Quadri Olison wasn't receiving any playing time all year is because he didn't understand passing concept, pass protection concepts, and when we got in the game, when he did get time to play, he did fairly well. So it became clear to me that he only wanted a guy like Ito Smith. He only likes backs that are small because those guys are better suited for his whack ass draw, his whack ass die play that he runs up and down the damn field. Don't matter what down it is, don't matter what goddamn yard it is. Run the same 2 damn plays over and over and over again. That was the reason why. Why do I say that? This man 2 freaking years, been sitting on the damn bench doing nothing. And here he is, the first year he's been here with Arthur Smith, and the man ain't even seen him play yet, only on film, and he's already saying he's our power back. What the hell did that tell you? We've been one of the worst teams in red zone, and we don't even use our best power back? Come on, bro.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna have to take my glasses off for this. Hold on. Let me take the do-rag off too. Hold on.
Oh, snap. The strap came off. The strap has came off.
He said that Quadri Olison did not understand passing concepts, but you got Keith Smith running 10-yard hook routes every game. You got Keith Smith on 3rd and 1 situations.
Hey, man, if anybody can go back and, if you can screenshot that to me, I'll have to go through all last year's press conferences. But this man said, I think it was earlier during the year, that the reason why it's like we're going to see more Quadri Olison in this game because the running game is not doing it. And he was like, no, I'm not sure about that. I mean, you can clearly say he just did not like any running back outside of Ito Smith. He didn't like Gurley. He told a lie about Gurley, that Gurley's going to be used in the passing game. I think he maybe caught 13 passes on the year, some crazy number like that. So he lied about that. The dude just, if I ever see this dude, man, just pray for me. Pray that I don't go to jail. Okay? Pray that I don't go to jail.
And Ultra Shadow 97, that's pretty much what Mike just said. What? Hold on, I just had it. Here you go. Yeah, that's why he said that. Why he just said it. He never got a chance was because basically Dirk Cutter or Farmer Friend basically ousted him out the rotation. Because, be honest with you, if we didn't have Todd Gurley, and I've seen this up and close, Allison was the best back we had.
Oh, clearly.
He was the best back. Because before Todd Gurley got there, remember, Quadri Olison led this team in touchdowns, rushing touchdowns.
Very effective again. He was very effective.
Hold on. We got James Baker with the money. And $9.99.
He says, I've been feeling like Quadri has been underutilized for the entire duration of his career. He has power and quickness to work the zone one cut back. Yes. And people realize, like, at 230 pounds, this dude can run. He can run.
Got a question for everybody. It's for everybody that's here right now.
What's that?
For the past 2-3 years that he hasn't been used in this offense, how do you think he honestly feels? Like he's been with us for this long, and then now he's getting the time and the respect that he needed, the motivation and all that. Like, how do you think he honestly feels now? Do you think he feels pretty bummed? Like, hey, like I've been that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that does a lot to a player for not playing them for that long. You know what I'm saying? Like mentally, like what do you think is honestly going through his head? Put yourself in his shoes. Like, what do you honestly think? This is for anybody.
Okay, so what I say is, right now that he has been, that they have now determined that he's going to have a role in his offense. Oh, he hungry now. He's ready to show the world what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, 2 years ago, we seen what this guy can do. In goal line situations, you wasn't finna stop him one-on-one. We seen that.
Mm-hmm.
He can pass block. He need a little bit more work, but that comes with experience. But he can pass block. But the fact that former friend did not use this guy, it pissed him off. But he knew one of these days he was going to try to get a shot. And I'm happy for him, man. I'm like, it's about damn time. Hashtag about damn time.
Yeah.
Because, like Mike said, we are tired of running draws and ISOs all day. You got a back that can do that. You trying to run ISOs with Ito Smith and Keith Smith? The fuck wrong with you?
Ito Smith by 12 pounds total against the damn. And like that,
Ito's a toddler out there, boy.
He'll be out there twirling. He got there. They'll be out there twirling. Goddamn, like goddamn Thor be doing with that damn hammer. They be like, slaying his ass out.
Hey, look, hey, I'm about to say, I got Quadri Olison with, not Quadri, I got Ito Smith with me right now. You see this? That's Ito Smith right there.
Slaying his ass. Hey, but that's it, man. I think we always talk about this the small intricate details of football, and that's one of the reasons why we were so damn terrible last year, because I don't know why he decided he wanted to do that, but it's like it's 30-1 and you bring in the smallest back you have on the damn team. Like you bring the smallest guy. You have not only Keith Smith, who's a bigger back, you don't run fullback draws with him. That puzzled me also. Why the hell you even got a fullback if you're not going to use the motherfucker? All right. Then you got Quadri Olison, who is he's a huge guy. And he's not only huge, the dude has breakaway speed. So again, I don't understand it. He fits your scheme perfectly. But the thing is with Dirk, former Fran Cutter, all right, and I shouldn't even be saying his name, but The dude just wants to pass the ball 50 times a game, and that's what wrong. There's absolutely no creativity with this offense, but I think Quadri Otis is going to be a secret weapon. I really believe, my heart of hearts, that when he saw that running back, he fell in love with Quadri Otis because Quadri Otis has a lot of the qualities that he may not be as fast as Derrick Henry, he may not be as strong, but when I look at those guys and how they use him, he can use him the exact same way that he used Derrick Henry, and I love it.
Yeah.
I know people saying that Quadri Olsen kind of on that TJ Duckett side. Nah, I don't really see a TJ Duckett in him. I think he better than TJ Duckett, to be honest with you, because TJ didn't really have the breakaway speed like that.
Two different type of backs to me. Two different type of backs.
Yeah. If I compare him to somebody, that's a good damn question. If I compare him to somebody, I say he's kind of like a Joe Mixon type running back. He big as hell, but he got that when you need it. But you're not finna tackle him with one arm. I'll tell you that much.
Oh no. No.
You could backhand damn Edo Smith and he going back 5 yards. you give him your ass back. Right. He going back 5 yards.
Hey, like I said, you can fling your ass like Thor did that damn helmet. That's how you doing, Edo. Ain't gonna be
exactly.
No, you know who Olsen kind of reminds me of? I think he used to play for Washington. Does anybody remember Matt Jones?
Oh yeah.
Did you see how they utilize him?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When they had their little running back situation, I feel like he reminds me a little bit of him because how they use him. They like how we were supposed to use him. I thought we was going to use him for goal line situations or short yardage or something like that. But no, he reminds me. Okay, James Conner is a good one too. I can dig James Conner. That's not a bad one too.
I can't see that.
You can't see that one?
I can't see James Conner.
Not fully, but maybe the physicality.
No, what I'm saying is Quadri Olsen is actually more dynamic than James Conner. Remember, these two was in the same backfield in Pitt. Remember, they was in the same backfield. See, the thing is, Quadri Olsen can't catch the ball out the backfield. He has some type of a receiving threat. No, he's not Brandon Jacobs. Now, that's Derrick Henry.
Oh, no.
That's Derrick Henry, Brandon Jacobs. That's that. But
Derrick Henry cannot catch the ball out of the backfield. That dude can't catch worth a crap.
Right. Oh, my God. Yeah, Debo Williams, has anybody watched? I like Caleb Huntley. I like him. He's straight up north-south old school. Like if this is one of those cases where if you wanted to use him as like a specialty fullback in like third down situations, this is definitely a guy that you would use over Keith Smith. I'd rather run the 3rd and 1 draws with him than Keith Smith. Bruh, we ran 10-yard hook routes with the fullback that's not even dynamic. How does that sound?
Man, did they like what the hell? Like, did they really? I just want to know how they was looking at Dirk Cutter when he designed these plays in the order. Like, are you really gonna do it? Like, he really calling this shit? Like, you really gonna do this? What Keith Smith?
This is how they was. This is how they was looking right here. But this is what they was looking at. They were looking at Dirk Cutter. They were walking by Dirk Cutter looking like this. What the fuck wrong with you?
That's funny.
Like, dude, like, we're just happy that this offense is going to be predicated on balance and trying and having some kind of unpredictability. Because, like, we ain't even talk about Cordero Patterson. Like I said, that's the gadget guy right there. He's the guy that you really ain't gonna know what they doing because he's a running back and a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Noah Tyndale said, with Keith Smith on the field, we should call it the Chipotle formation.
Oh my gosh.
See,
I call that. This just gonna call that diarrhea. We got a $9.99.
James Barker. I was about to say Baker.
James Barker with the $9.99. He said,
"But another $9.99. That's two.
That's two of them.
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you.
We appreciate it, home. And yeah. Look at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you donate to the Cash App because it's going back into the channel and making this thing better for y'all. And we got prizes going on for y'all asses.
That's where a lot of that is going into donations to the person that wins a lot of our roast sessions, as we calling it, or as we call it. Sometimes it's a 5 seconds of fame. 5 seconds of fame. That's what we call it.
The 5 seconds of fame. I ain't got the picture up there on this one, so they usually see those on Friday. But James Barker said Quadri and Connor comparison was the same though. He was a Marshawn with a little less speed. He really an all-around back who may prove his word. To trade him, I would hate that. I'm not trading Quadri. I'm saying I was. Boy, the way he used to run against Georgia Tech, I like, yeah, this dude got some shit. Yeah. Everybody ran over. Everybody know I'm an ACC guy, so yeah. I haven't seen Quadri quite a few times. He faster than most people think.
Man, if you look at the chat, we got the whole chat trying to compare running backs to a lot of these legends and former players and stuff like that. That's funny. I know everybody's saying they talking about Derrick Henry now. They saying it's like Campbell. Henry is a different breed. If I were, I mean, I'm just, this is random.
I don't think he's a different breed. I think he's
Brandon Jacobs.
I think he's Eddie Jordan.
No, I think that's Brandon Jacobs.
That man is Eddie fucking. That man, not Quasi, but Derrick Henry is Eddie George. I don't think a lot of people realize Eddie George had that breakaway speed for a guy that was big. That dude was dynamic. He catch the ball out of the backfield, and he can run away from guys. And he was powerful.
Right.
I was going to say that's a good comparison. I had another person in mind that nobody really talks about, which I don't know why. I was going to say Fred Taylor, but like a little bit faster because they're almost the same size.
Oh, Freddie. I love Freddie, boy.
Yeah, they're almost the same size.
Yeah. But
somebody said Steven Jackson. I can definitely see that in a way.
Like I said, Fred. You said Fred Taylor. He was a little bit more smoother. He was smooth with it though. He was real smooth. But we're talking about Steven Jackson. Which Steven Jackson we talking about? We talking about early St. Louis Steven Jackson or Atlanta Falcons Steven Jackson? Remember, there's two different.
Man. He gave us a little spurt that week when we played the Saints. He gave us that old look for like one play, and after that,
he had one good game and disappeared like the rest of them. But I think the reason why people like doing a lot of these comparisons because everybody is finally happy that Quadri is getting a chance. Is it a guarantee that it'll be a success? No. But the thing is, you have a guy on here that will get a chance that will not feel like another wasted draft pick because we've seen it with Deidre Sanat. Deidre Sanat's another guy that might get a chance. Remember, we had Jordan Miller that we just cut last year. You talking about a guy that you needed for an attitude and kind of being kind of like that shit talker. That was Jordan Miller. Jordan Miller can't catch the ball worth a damn, but he give you that personality that they needed in that secondary.
He said, "Who? I don't even know who that person is."
Who? Jordan Miller?
No, GGG, the name he put.
Felipe Franks. Oh yeah, he's the right now he's the third string quarterback for the Falcons. Like he's the undrafted guy out of Arkansas.
Oh, I was unaware.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people were kind of like, really why? But he's kind of like he's a big body guy. He's like 6'7", damn near 240. So he's a big dude. Like he's not gonna have the 4.4 speed that everybody wants. But that's definitely what you would call kind of like a developmental quarterback. He got some ability, but it's not consistent.
Question. I think this is for everybody in the chat also. Do you guys think that speed has just become just way too involved in the process of actually scouting player? Like just speed. Like everybody sees speed and just say, "Oh, that guy fast. Let's draft him in the first round." Do you think like speed has become way overrated? Kstylz?
I want to start that off. We're talking about the 40 time, or we're talking
about just speed. Just because everybody see that, okay, this guy runs a 4.2. Let's draft him in the first round, or let's draft him in the second round because he's fast. You know, even if the guy can't catch with the crap. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at other aspects of his game, and they just see he runs a 4.2 and say, okay, speed. You know what I'm saying? Like speed has become just way overrated or exaggerated.
I think so.
I think if you're talking about looking at the 40 time, as far as how they evaluate players, looking at the 40 time, that's one of the most overrated. I'm gonna repeat this: one of the most overrated fucking drills in the combine. Why? Because you train to run that fast. Now, you got guys that have game speed that are naturally fast. See, people don't realize the 40 time speed and football speed is different.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could run a 4.2 40. Like I said, we look at John Ross, for example, John Ross III. Once you get to the NFL, it's not just about speed anymore. It's all about angles. And if you got guys that's been in the game a while that know how to process angles like that, they can negate your speed quickly like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example. And this is why the Raiders sucked for so long. Because Al Davis was one of those motherfuckers that was basing all his draft picks on speed alone. Darius Hayward.
John Madden too. They all in that whole mix.
Yes. So the 40 time, like speed is good, but it has to translate to the field. It has to translate the play.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, John Ross fast as hell. He got the fastest 40 time in NFL history. He can't stay on the field. He can't run routes. And then you have a guy like let me use an example here. Anquan Bolden, who ran a 4.8 40 at wide receiver. But guess what? He had the technique and he knew how to use what he had. And he had breakaway speed in game.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna always find a Tyreek Hill out here. Like I said, a Tyreek Hill, like I said, those guys, you're like, especially guys that are fast like that and can produce, you're not gonna really find too many.
Taylor Mays. Ooh, that man brought up Taylor Mays.
Yeah, Taylor Mays was another one. He was fast and he was big and he was fast, but he couldn't play safety worth a damn. That's why he didn't last long.
I got another name for you guys. If you guys remember in 2014 draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers took a bite on Dre Archer. Now he was only good for kick return, and he was a running back, but he was 5'8". He was only so fragile. So you pop him, it's a wrap. What's another one that used to play for Denver? What is it? Something Trey Holiday or something like that? Y'all remember him?
Trenton Holiday.
Trenton Holiday.
The one that got blew up by Pat McAfee.
Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush was another. We almost got his soul taken from his body.
Yeah, from what's my man name? The cornerback, I think.
Sheldon Brown lit that ass a whole new. Well, he went to dating the Kardashian after that. He was like, nah, but I need a backup.
Man, I felt him, man. He tried to get up and try to take a walk, and then he started to crawl. Man, let me tell you what song that popped up in my mind. Jill Scott. Let's take a long walk. Around the park.
He was
he got up. He's like, oh, nope, can't walk.
See, Reggie Bush's problem was they hyped him up so much because of his speed and athleticism. He thought that's all he needed to do in the NFL. He found out that year that, bruh, your speed ain't finna get you nowhere.
No.
Bruh, and the reason why I say speed is overrated too, because think about some of the plays we just talked about last year. We talk about Grady Jarrett need to step up. How many times Grady Jarrett then went upfield and tackled somebody by the first down line?
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Ooh, Deshaun Jackson, when everybody kind of, figured him out for the most part, like his career started going down. He was still fast, but like he couldn't run routes. He was just a speed.
Oh, wait a minute. Brian Peoples done brought up a name.
Oh, Jesus.
He brought up a name. I got to throw this up.
Oh, God.
Hold on. We got to do it right. We got to do it right.
Oh, man. Troy Williamson. My God, that dude was so fast, bro.
Bro, they painted this guy to be the replacement for Randy Moss.
Yes. Oh my God. I forgot about that name.
He was fast, but he couldn't catch.
That dude could not catch worth it. That man said Tim Bianca Batuka. I ain't heard that name in so long.
Oh my God.
Tim Bianca Batuka. And I still remember that name.
Oh my goodness, boy. And then, like I said, J-Rob brought up Dree Archer. I'm like, y'all sure y'all want to go down that route?
All about that name.
He fast, but he's one of those paperweights. You don't need a paperweight.
What was the running back? Ooh, damn,
a lot of damn
Arkansas, number 5. Darren McFadden.
Oh no, you talking about Darren McFadden and Felix Jones.
Felix Jones, yeah, those two were so fast. Like, and again, they couldn't. I mean, he had a couple of good years. I'll give him that. But like a lot of those guys were just fast, man.
Yeah, and like I said, a lot. And I saw somebody brought up Daryl Green and stuff like that. Those are guys that were successful. We're talking about guys that were fast and failed. We're going down that route. Fast and failed.
Yes.
Oh, bro, let me see. Who's another one that was like that?
Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is probably the wrong time to even say this, but Kstylz, guess who made their return back to Raw?
Who?
Jinder Mahal.
I am the Maharaja.
No, I'm sorry. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm just scrolling. I'm trying to get news, and that just came across. But Jinder Mahal made his return back to Raw, dog. Like, oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus, huh? Oh Lord, we wrestling fans up here. Forgive me, man.
But they bought Braille back.
That man got one I've seen a whole rock, bro.
But
I'm sorry about that.
That boy, you could write in Braille on his back, boy. I'm sorry. Them steroids did him wrong.
Oh man. Oh god.
Crazy. Oh my god.
Braille back. Oh,
Braille back. No, that was Braille back. Yeah.
And the funny thing is, he got 3 people with him. He got 2 other guys with him, so it's almost like a 3-man band, bro.
He brought the 2 midgets back with him too.
Yes, they got 2. Yes, I apologize.
The 2 crash test dummies.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, they got the crash test dummies back, boy. Them the real paperweights. They just brought those 2 in there just for people to throw them around.
Oh my god. I apologize. Falcons fan. We apologize, but yeah.
Hey,
is another one. Oh man.
But that lets you know that wrestling, like I said, we still working on that wrestling channel too. So
hey, yes, sir.
We still got that coming up. So, like I said, if y'all want the wrestling channel, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know if y'all want that, and we can talk about the stuff that. Let us know what your favorite wrestling moment was, your favorite wrestling stuff. We can make a show about that.
Oh, I got stories for y'all ass. Y'all ain't ready.
Oh, okay. Ooh, boy.
Oh, boy, we're gonna say that juice. We're gonna say that for later though, man. We gotta get this out.
Yeah. Listen, as cool and calm and collective that y'all know me as, y'all want to see me get ticked off all over again? Let's start talking wrestling. I'm gonna be pissed off. Y'all would never, y'all be like, oh man, what is going on with J-Rock? I'm gonna tell you one WrestleMania that pissed me off, but I'm gonna save that for the next whenever it happens.
Boy, you didn't already intrigued us. Go ahead.
No. I'm not about to do it. Nope. I want to end this off on a good note. I ain't gonna get mad all over again. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna just save it for whenever that show happens.
Only thing I know.
That man got Jeremy Fadden, Peyton Hillis, and Felix Jones.
Darrell Green.
Brandon Levy brought out Kevin White. That's another one of those.
Wow.
Ooh, your mom figures. Like, bruh. Hey, we saying, man, the combine is good, but at the same time, the tape don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, J-Rock.
Wow, he paying finish it. He paying $5 to finish it.
No one said he paying $5 for you to finish the story. Hey, before you finish the story, I'ma just let y'all know. If y'all are Hulk Hogan fans, we enemies because I can't stand his overrated ass.
Oh man.
You said who? Say that again, my bad.
No, you talking about who I said over? I said Hulk Hogan is one of the most overrated motherfuckers I ever seen in the ring. I'd rather watch the Fabulous Moolah get thrown off a stage than watch him wrestle.
You know what?
Dang, it's like that.
I agree that.
Yeah, I'm not a Hulk Hogan fan. I can't stand him. Go ahead and tell the story, J-Rod. No. He paid his money for you to tell the story.
If it's really real, drop another 5, and I really break it down for you. It's like nah. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think about if I should do details or not. I don't know, man. Y'all want me to spice it up now?
Sure, you want to throw it? Hey, y'all want to end it on some wrestling stories or some shit? We can
do some quick wrestling stories. All right. All right. I'll do some details. I'm gonna just start by saying this: WrestleMania 30. Now, hear me out. If you guys don't remember what WrestleMania 30 is, I'm gonna give you another hint. It's gonna be really quick. I'm gonna go boom, 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 and then boom. So every year I go over my friend DJ house. We have a big WrestleMania party every year. WrestleMania 30 was really rough for me. I didn't understand why. Why this person to do it? And I was also confused. I thought it was fake.
Wait a goddamn minute.
I thought it was fake. What I'm talking about right now is I'm a huge Undertaker fan. And when he lost the damn streak, let me tell y'all something.
Let him finish, Mike.
Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. When that whole thing went down, when that joint went 1, 2, 3.
You might make me cry, man.
No, listen. When that joint, when the mat hit, when the ref counted 1, 2, 3 on that mat. Not only I was just like that dude that was in that crowd, but I want to say the whole room. Of course, everybody that was there in New Orleans. Everybody in the room at the house got real quiet. I did one of these. I stood up. I was like, this is a joke, right? So I sat there and watched the whole segment, and Brock Lesnar smiling over there, and Heyman, you did it. I'm like, did he just really lose to a part-timer? Like, whose idea was this? And then it finally settled in my mind, like, okay, he's walking out like he really did lose. They popped the 1 on the Titanatron. Guess what I did? I was like, hey, y'all. I was like, I can't do this. I'm going home. I'm out of here.
I went
through that front door and I was like, I'm gone. My WrestleMania is over. Nope. I was done. Nope. I didn't watch the rest of it. I was like, nope, I'm done. Nope. Cannot believe what they did to the Undertaker. I'm done.
That was the worst moment in the history of WrestleMania. Like that.
That's my story on that. But that was terrible. I'm a huge Undertaker fan. For him to go out like that is just like, wow. Like, really? So Brock Lesnar, really? This is not old Brock Lesnar. This is not like super athletic Brock Lesnar. This is just super rush down, beat down UFC Brock Lesnar. He doesn't really do much. It's like, come on now, really? And if this honestly, if this is the way of Undertaker giving back or trying to put Brock over, it's like, come on. But that's my short story on WrestleMania. That was my worst moment. I'll let y'all tell y'all stories. Uh-oh. Is that who I think it is?
I'm a oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. You just really God. Hey, man, people don't know how much I love Taker. Like, Taker was the first guy I got behind. Like, I love the hell out of some Taker. When you talk about somebody who was depressed, bro, I legit, if I had something and I was standing next to Brock, I probably would have stabbed him or something. Like, I was that heated over that moment. I probably would have got my ass whooped, but I would have done something to him. Like, out of all the people that you could have done that to, you do it with a part-timer. That is incredibly disrespectful, not only to Taker, but to Kane, bro. Like, you could have had Kane come out and really piss people off to end the streak, but you end the streak with a part-timer? Man.
Like I said, I like Brock. I like old Brock Lesnar. This Brock Lesnar is a little different. I think he's too big-headed. He's you know what I'm saying? Like, the man just came in and he just fucks shit up. That's what he is now. He's not like old Brock. Like, he just comes in, he just fucks shit up. Like, for example, I'm gonna throw, like I said, not really trying to throw Brock under the bus. Like, I mean, he is who he is, but like, he just comes in and just fucks shit up. Like, look what he did to Randy Orton. That was supposed to be a good, clean match. He throw an elbow, straight cut the man. He's sitting there bleeding. That was like a full, like, are we watching the UFC or are we watching WWE?
That wasn't supposed to be like that. He just looked like legit cut him like that. Like, and that, like,
that was like a full. There was some UFC type stuff. That was like a defenseless, like, here, like, take these elbows, fool.
He cracked his ass for real.
Yeah, that was legit. That was like legit. Y'all want to talk about fake blood and all that stuff? No, that was real. That was a full blown elbow shot to the skull.
Mm-hmm.
He did it to Roman too.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I gotta wrestle. Oh my God, because a lot like I didn't start off with WWF. I started off in WCW.
I mean, we from Atlanta, so anybody from Atlanta who really understand that, you understand we started with WCW first.
I had two things that pissed me off about WCW. The first thing was how they ended Goldberg Street. That was some bullshit. How the fuck you gonna have this good ass wrestling match and have Scott Hall come out here? You have Bam Bam Bigelow come out here talking shit, and he got Scott Hall gonna tase him with a stun gun, and he's doing this in the ring.
Yeah, come on.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? And another thing, and WCW did this one. This was wrong. This was another thing they did wrong. Their gimmicks were terrible. Glacier was the worst gimmick I've ever seen in my life.
But oh my God, no, Jesus.
Glacier was the worst gimmick ever. They went through a point where they was trying to recreate Mortal Kombat characters for wrestling. And another thing they did was they had a Prince ripoff. And I'm talking about legit Prince ripoff. But for real, the thing that killed WCW is when David Arquette won the WCW title. I said, nope, this is it. That was it for me. Hey, the LWO was kind of dope because if you understand the backstage politics, that's all they had each other. Because boy, they did not like the cruiserweights for shit.
Not at all.
They hated the cruiserweight. That's why I say I don't like Hulk Hogan because he ran everything backstage. Yes, I was. I was a Harlem Heat. I saw the rise. I saw the rise of Booker T. So that's why he's one of my favorites of all time.
Well, mine probably gonna kill. It's probably gonna kill everybody. All right, it's probably gonna kill everybody for saying this. But I don't give a damn about what nobody say, man. My favorite wrestler of all time, just wrestling alone and not, just the personality that goes with it. Chris Benoit. That dude was so fucking nasty, man. That dude was so excellent in the ring. Like Chris Benoit was like, when you look at a perfect wrestler, man, like that dude could do any and everything. You go back and look at that matchup with him, HBK and Triple H, that triple threat match, bro. Like that dude was carrying.
That was a good match, yeah.
Carrying that match.
I love that WrestleMania. I love that one a lot. Because I believe him and his boy Eddie won that title that same year or that same night. So that was a special moment for those guys. WCW, if I had a favorite, it might have been either Sting or Goldberg, I think at the time. Because I used to play, for all those oldies, the retro Nintendo 64 fans out there, I had that WCW Revenge on deck. You know what I'm saying?
I got that shit. I got that shit in my closet right now.
Look, boy. Listen, man, I think that was like probably one of my favorites. I'm gonna throw in Kevin Nash in there too, because Kevin Nash is one of my favorites too. Like he had a unique power bomb called the Jackknife. Like it was a different type of power bomb. He just picked you up and just drop you. But it's the fact that how tall he is, and he just drops you. And I want to say another thing too, for as far as some of these young people that don't know, think, Roman Reigns or Edge. No, they don't have the better spirit. It's Goldberg. Goldberg is the king of spears. If you go look, and see how Goldberg spears people, it's a big difference.
Yeah. Like you said, you gotta watch him jackhammer the Giant, Big Reese,
and a spear and a jackhammer from him.
Oh God, King Quest, no, he did. Oh my God, no, he did. Oh yeah, there was a point in time when the No Limit Soldiers was part of WCW. I remember that shit.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Yeah. That was Jesus. But y'all, hey man, we definitely got to make a wrestling show for you guys, man. Just let us know How y'all, if y'all really want it, man.
but let me get this one out the way. When I first got introduced to the WWF, this was right around King of the Ring 1998. It was a little bit before that. Well, it might have been a little bit. Was it a little bit before that? A little bit after that. But I remember the first storyline I saw that drove. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck am I watching? Was the Val Venus Kaientai storyline. That shit, I was like, wait, what?
Anything with Val Venus, you already know it's gonna be weird.
I was like, wait, what? They threatened to cut his Peter off on live TV. What the fuck is this shit?
I remember seeing that. Man, they had him like this.
Exactly.
Yo,
like they about to do a whole ritual on the man.
So fucking funny. Dude.
Hey, man.
Oh man. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna just leave it like this. My two favorite wrestlers in WCW was Raven and Booker T. My two favorites in WWF, was Kane, and this other one is gonna surprise you, but Goldust.
Yeah, Goldust is not a surprise. I love Goldust, man. I love Goldust. But mine obviously has to be Taker. I mean, anybody who know me know I love Taker, but one of my favorites of all time. He's still wrestling now. I'm just saying, man. Like I love the hell out of some goddamn Bray Wyatt, man. That dude is just a damn genius. He is just a freaking. Doesn't matter how many damn different types of personas, a character that he have. That dude just seems to make it. He makes it work. He makes it happen. He recreated himself 3 times already, and all 3 of them were damn good. You know what I'm saying? So him and Taker, those are my two. And far as WCW, man, you got. I mean, how can you not like the Raven? Quote the Raven, bro. Like, come on, Raven. Raven back in the day was the ish, bro. Like Raven, he was the ish,
Flock
man.
was it, though. The flock was it.
The flock was it. The flock was it, man. The flock was definitely it.
Damn, what? Yeah, then they started doing stupid stuff by letting the Disco Inferno join the NWO.
Yo, that's whack, bro. Yeah, that's whack.
The best click to me in that time frame, I want to say it was probably the Wolfpack. I love the Wolfpack.
Yeah, the Wolfpack was good until Disco Inferno became part of the Wolfpack. but let's go ahead and wind the show down, man. Like I said, we just did a little slick little promo for Possible Wrestling Channel at the end.
Tune in for that.
Exactly. But like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Mad Mike Sports, AFN, Just Kstylz. I am on the road to 1,000. I'm now at 739 away from 1,000. We take it one day at a time. I appreciate everybody. And if you're on Twitch, you hit that man right there. Mr. J Rock for life. Got daily gaming for you. That box. Whatever the hell you want.
Whatever y'all want. Whatever y'all want to see, I got it. We can try to make it work.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, Atlanta Falcon Nation is not just us. It is y'all that watch the show and y'all that leave comments and y'all that interact with us. We appreciate everything. And like I said, y'all give a shout out to Miss Maggie T, who producing this thing from the backstage. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel at Miss Maggie T for your luscious change, which is on Wednesdays. Whatever time they come on, just put your notification bell on. You'll see it there. But if you need motivational speaking every morning, you need somebody to talk to, Miss Maggie T channel is where you go to, and especially for your Hawks news as well. So we appreciate everybody here. Mike, what do we tell them? You ain't gotta go home,
but you gotta get the hell up out of here. Boots.
Peace. And chicken grease. And
I'm a no-limit soldier. I thought I told you, no-limit soldier. I thought I told you.
I'm gonna leave it like this. One of the worst WWE characters I ever seen was I liked him, but he was terrible. Was Mordecai? Okay, we're gonna end on that note.
Whoa. We gotta end now. No.
Mordecai, who the hell is that?
Hey, one more. I'm sorry, he was terrible, but hiding right. Hiding right was terrible, but I love that hiding right.
Hiding right. Oh my God. Oh yeah. We talk about Mordecai on the when we about to end this broadcast. I'm gonna tell you what that one's about.